We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Jordan Balazovic gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Ramon Urias is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get...
And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Dwight Smith Jr. is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fouled off. Mancini is off of first with 2 away. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Asher Wojciechowski gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole to tie the game. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's George Springer. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded to third. Alberto fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, all even at 1 apiece. Anthony Santander the next to bat, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. No balls and 1 strike. skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Austin Hayes. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here, as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate. The guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now for the O's, Renato Nunez, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette in his career versus this pitcher. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row, as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. In now, Salvador Perez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball, as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Mancini is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded back up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. Ramon Urias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Springer comes on now, and he has it one down.
The right fielder, number 15.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. 0-1 the count. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Grichuk is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Randall Grichuk at the plate now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Dwight Smith Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Springer on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Santander is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Austin Hayes is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and what do you know? Knock for yourself.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And whoa, almost a disaster as the tag at first saves the throwing error, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Up next for the Orioles.
One out now in the Orioles' fourth. Digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Number 11.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. That's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hard hit to first. Drury has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Grichuk is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The O's lead this thing 5-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder George Springer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the third baseman, Hanser Alberto. A tag for 1, on to first, and they get them both. Now batting, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles held in check there. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. No balls and 1 strike. A bouncer to the left side. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Anthony Santander. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Orioles.
So striding forward now, Austin wins. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Renato Nunez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Orioles leave one. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Brandon Drury will bat next. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adalberto Mondesi. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play in time. Ready once again, Jose Iglesias, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now
ready for another chance? Ramon Urias. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Into center field, line drive base hit. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman.
Into the box, Hanser Alberto. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth a power-speed combination. George Springer hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him. 2 down. And up steps Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Left side. Alberto gloves it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Dwight Smith Jr. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Sam Gaviglio is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first, as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Standing in now, Austin Wynns, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And here's Renato Nunez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Now that.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Oh, and he misses it. Iglesias rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they push their lead to 8 now.
The right fielder,
and here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. You just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles are on top 9-1. Digging in once again to Oscar Hernandez. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line towards center field. Hayes is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping in for the Jays, Brendan Drury, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Grounded softly down the line toward first. 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors for the Blue Jays so far. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
George Springer the next to hit.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've cut this deficit down to 4. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll leave after an up and down 7 2/3 innings, but he stands to be the winning pitcher should this score hold up. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Hanser Alberto is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Down the first baseline. Drury fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Smith Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 25.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped him up. Mondesi is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santander is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. From the stretch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
High and deep to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. To the track, to the wall. And it's gone. So a two-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Michael Givens comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Michael Givens.
Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Roll, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Iglesias will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Jays